Yes, sir.
Yes, sorry for the delay. Okay, sorry. Okay, so NumPy we have completed. NumPy, fine. We have completed NumPy, fine. We have completed NumPy, fine. So now we will be discussing a new concept which is known as a Pandas. Okay, Pandas. So let's discuss completely about Pandas today, guys. So Pandas is very important. It will be used to deal with the structured data. Let's say if you have any Excel sheet data or anything, so we will be using Pandas. So mainly Pandas, what is the okay? Mainly the purpose of Pandas, mainly the purpose of Pandas is to deal with the structured data. So let's say here, so Pandas. So the purpose of using Pandas is to deal with the structured data. Deal with the structured data where deal with the structured data where okay, the purpose of using pandas is to deal with structured data. Structured data where we can do cleaning data cleaning data manipulation data cleaning data manipulation and data pre-processing. Pre-processing. Okay. See, very simple, guys. What is the purpose of using pandas is nothing but if the data is in the form of structured format. Structured formats, which what is the meaning of structured format? If the data like rows and columns format, rows and columns format, you can use the pandas. So using pandas, you can do lot of operations on top of the data. Data cleaning means if the data is not clean, you will clean the data. Like manipulation means understanding. I mean, if you want to change one column name to another column name, that is known as a manipulation. Pre-processing means this is mainly for data scientist people. Like pre-processing, I'm very spelling mistakes are there. Don't worry about it. Pre-processing means before going to give to the artificial intelligence algorithms, we will pre-process the data. Those things we'll see. Okay, one by one. So in pandas mainly, I'm going to tell you. In pandas are divided into two different types. Okay, so pandas are divided into two different types. Let me write here: data cleaning, data manipulation. Okay, data cleaning, data manipulation, data processing. Okay, so let's write here. So the pandas are mainly two types. Pandas are mainly two types. What are there? Pandas are mainly two types. What are there? One is series concept and data frame concept. Data frame concept. So, so in the pandas, you are having two different types. I'm telling you. So let's say very simple, guys. Pandas is a library. So Pandas is a library which is used to deal with the structured data. Structured data means the data which is in the form of rows and columns. Rows and columns. So Pandas is mainly having two different types. In Pandas, there are two different types. One is series. Second one is data frame. Second one is data frame. One is series and second one is data frame. So first we'll see the series, which is no use at all in nowadays. Long back in the year 2000, where the AI artificial intelligence is not so much, like not so in a very high usage. Those times we used to use the series, but nowadays everyone we will be using the data frame only. Very important, mainly for machine learning. So without data frame, there will be no machine learning. I'm telling you. I mean, for AI people. Okay. So let's discuss about pandas. Pandas are two different types. One is series and one is data frame. Guys, you tell me, if I want to use the pandas, what was the first thing that I have to do? Tell me. What was the first thing that I have to do? If I want to use the pandas, what was the first thing? I need to.
Import. Import.
Yes, very good. First, import pandas. Import pandas. Can I take the alias name as PD? Why every time writing pandas?
Yes.
I will take some alias name PD. Okay, now PD is nothing but pandas only. Sometimes I might use numpy also. So safe side, I'm importing numpy. Safe side, I'm importing numpy. So I'm importing numpy and I'm importing pandas. Two libraries I'm importing. You can ask me, sir, we are learning pandas now. Why we are importing numpy? I don't know. In some might be if I need numpy, that's why I imported already. Importing numpy, importing pandas. Okay. So let's discuss about series concept first. Let's discuss about series. See, what is the meaning of series in pandas? In pandas, what is the purpose of using series in pandas concept? See, let's say why we are using the series concept in pandas means it is used to it is used to create only. See, listen very carefully. I don't know whether you are maintaining the notes or not. So please maintain the notes to write all this theoretical part. So series concept in pandas, why we are using is it is used to create only single column data, which means only which means only one column and n number of rows. How many rows you want? Those many rows you can take it. N number of rows. How many rows you want? You can take it, but only a single column. But only a single column. So see here, for example, A is equals to in the pandas there is a function. In the pandas library, there is a function you see here. There is a function which is known as a series. Series. Can you see? Series. Capital S. In the pandas library, there is a function known as a series. So what this series will do? Guys, you tell me, if you want to create a column, for example, if my column name is age and if I want to pass 47, 57, 37, 27, some age values in it. Now tell me, this is how many columns and how many rows? You tell me. How many columns and how many rows? Four rows and
One column.
one
Column.
column. Four rows and one column. This is what this data, this particular column mean. My point is, if you want to create a single column, the input should be in one dimension or not. Tell me.
Yes, so.
So what I'm asking is, if you want to create a single column data, so that particular input should be in a single dimension or not. So for example, if there is no dimension, if there is no dimension at all, if there is no dimension, so let's say if I am passing directly, so obviously if you're passing the list, let's say 47, 47, 57, 37 and 27. 27. So print A. If I am printing A, see, the output is coming in front of you. Why? Because you are passing inside a list. See, you are passing inside a list. I already told you in the NumPy also, np dot array of, np dot array of. So you are passing the values in the list only, no? So if you pass the values in the list, then the array function will convert them into 1D. Yes or no? In the same way, if you pass the values in a list manner, series will consider it as a 1D. So 1D, so one column data can be created. One column data can be created, and you see one thing, there will be no column name at all. Series can't create a column name. I'm telling you. Series concept can't create a column name. For example, see another example I will give you. A is equals to np dot array of 10, 20, 30, 40, 70, 80. Suppose I am taking some values. Guys, this is 1D or not? Tell me.
Yes,
This
sir.
is 1D. It's
Yes.
a one dimension data. So it is a one dimension data which is in the form of NumPy array. So this one dimension data which is in the form of NumPy array, if I give to Pandas, so in the Pandas series concept, and series concept, let's say CA. So first I am taking NumPy array which is 1D, which is 1D. So this 1D data, which means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 70, 80. If this 1D values, if I am giving to the series, so what the series will do? Series will take that particular input. Yes, the input is in the 1D. So it will consider like the values inside a column. So it will represent like this, a single column. But since you are using the series, the column name you can't see. Only the indexes you can see. 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index, and fifth index. See? You can see here. Guys, I think you got it. What is the purpose of series? So series is nothing but which takes the 1D input, and creates a data which looks like a single column, Guys, understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood. So here, let's say, I will give you one more example. A is equals to, using pandas, I'm going to create a some values in a column. Let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So if I print A, you know what will be the output. A column will be created. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and their indexes. Sir, why these indexes are coming? Can anyone answer me? Why these indexes are coming? Let's say if I open any Excel sheet in front of you. You take any Excel sheet, doesn't matter. Let me open one Excel sheet. Just to give you a minute. Let me open the Excel sheet. Suppose see, imagine this is my Excel sheet data. Can you see here? The indexes serial number indexes are there or not?
Yes,
Same
sir.
thing. I told the pandas means Excel sheet data. What data type? Why data type also printing? Why data type should not print everything? Data type only, no. Each one is a number. So number will save in the memory. How it is saving? It is saving in the form of integer. Data type is mandatory. Without data type, how can the data will be saved? Everywhere data type is same. Data type will be there. Okay. So see here, guys. I want to give these values in a single column, comma, index is equals to. So here defaultly the index starts from 0. But if you want to give, you can give your own indexes also. So in the place of, so let's say in the place of 0, I want to write row 1. In the place of 1 I want to write row 2, row 2. So row 3, so row 4, row 5. So I'm taking this as an input. If I run it, see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, every value indexes I am giving. Defaultly, I'm not taking 0, 1, 2. I'm giving the index 0, I mean, instead of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm taking my own indexes. This is also possible in the series. This is also possible in the series. Now you tell me guys, if I want to access the value 30, how can I access? Tell me. If I want to access this value 30, so print in the variable A, row 3.
Row
Can I do like
three.
this? I
Yes.
will pass, I will pass its index. So the value will be called. So this is the series concept in Pandas. Simple. A one column representation. That's it. Guys, understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood everyone? Clear, right? So this is, don't take serious concept very seriously. It's a silly thing. Nobody will use it. No use of that one also. But the most important is data frame. The most important is data frame. See guys, data frame is used to create Excel sheet data in front of you. In front of you. I don't know whether you remember or not. In the dictionaries, I told you. In the dictionary, I told you. What I told you. Suppose if I take age 10, 20, 30. If I want to pass group of values for that particular key, I need to pass in a list. Remember guys? Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Gender, male, female, and male. Suppose. So this is the dictionary where age is the key and these are the values. And this is generally dictionary. If I give this dictionary to the data frame, pandas data frame in the when I'm teaching the dictionary also I told you, I think you remember. So if the dictionary, if I create the dictionary and that particular dictionary, if I give to the data frame, what data frame will do? Key will be treated like a column name and values 10. First one male. Second one 20. Second one female. 20 female. 30 male. See, this Excel sheet data will be represented in front of you. Excel sheet will be sent in front of you. Excel sheet data will be created in front of you. For example, let's say A is equals to C. Age, age I'm taking 10 comma 20 comma 30. 30. Let's say gender. Let's say gender I'm going to take for example male, female, and male. Okay, male, female, and male for example. So if this particular data, see here, this is a dictionary, you know very well. It's a normal dictionary. But if this dictionary B is equals to pandas dot data frame, in the pandas there is a concept known as a data frame. So if this dictionary, if I pass to the data frame, if I pass to the data frame, what happens? So what data frame will do? Data frame will take the dictionary and will convert them into Excel sheet format. Can you see guys? Can you see like this? Yes or no? Two
Yes.
columns, column 1, column 2, 3 rows, row 1, row 2, row 3, and their indexes, serial numbers. That is the power of data frame. That is the power of data frame. So directly if you want to pass, see here, we just do only one thing. Paste it like this. Instead of A, copy, paste it here. Just pass the dictionary inside the data frame. If you create whatever you want in the dictionary, give it to the data frame, it will create, it will create Excel sheet data in front of you. It will give Excel sheet data in front of you. For example, in the last section, I told you in NumPy, let's say a is equals to in the NumPy, I have used a function, a range function, where I'm taking the values from 1 to 61 dot, and I'm reshaping them into 10 rows and 6 columns. Print A. What is my output? 10 rows and 6 columns data I can see. Am I right? Am I right? Yes. 10 rows and 6 columns data you are seeing. But my point is, this is NumPy array where it is going to show the data in a rows and columns format. But my question is, can you see the row indexes? Can you see the column names here? Is it possible to see? No,
No.
it is not possible with NumPy. NumPy will only give the data in the form of dimensions. You can see the data is in a 2D format, like rows and columns format only it will show you. But you can't see the column names. You can't see the row indexes. But you tell me guys, if I give to data frame, the column names and row indexes will be created or not?
Yes, sir.
It will be created because data frame means rows and data and column names will be also given. See, the same data, this same data, I will separate for better understanding. So for the variable B, what I'm going to do, data frame of, I will pass that A. So this data A, I'm going to pass to data frame and print B. Sorry, print B. Now see guys, this is 2D data, rows and columns data with NumPy. Now see here, this is a 2D data with Pandas data frame where column names, I mean, the default column name will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Default row indexes also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to change, you can change. That's a different story. But can you see here, column names and row indexes are coming or not? If you give to the data frame, it is coming. See, if you want to change the column names, for example, you see here, A is equals to, using Pandas, I'm going to create a data frame. I'm going to create a data frame. So you want to pass your own column name and your own data. See, pass like a dictionary. Pass like a dictionary. It's your wish. So for example, defaultly taking, see, defaultly if you pass anything, the column names will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The row indexes also will start from 0. I already told you. If you want to change, you can change. So let's say using NumPy array, we will get the data like this. We'll get the data like this. If I give to the data frame, it will create like a data frame where column names will be created and row indexes will be also created. My point here is, can I create my own column names? Yes. In the data frame, there is a parameter known as in columns. In the data frame, there is a parameter known as a columns. So give your own column names. Column 0, let's say column 1, let's say column 2, let's say column 3, let's say column 4, let's say column 5. So column 5. If I run it, see, I'm giving my own columns. I'm giving my own columns. See, column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm giving my own columns. So if you want to give, sir, I want to give my own indexes here. Please pass it. Please pass it, comma. Index is equals to, you want to pass your own values. Let's say if you want to pass row 1, so let's say row 2. So like that, if you want to pass, you can pass it. Row 3, let's say row 4, let's say row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8, row 9, row 10. See, now guys, can you see here? See, yesterday, this is a 2D data which is represented by NumPy array. Just rows and columns data is there, but there is no row indexes and there is, I mean, rows, sorry, serial number is not there, and also column names are not there. But same data, if I pass to the pandas data frame, I'm getting the data. I am getting the data where you can see the data here, where you can see the data. The column names will be there and the row indexes will be there. Okay, this is the data. This is the data. Guys, understood till here? No, you can't write here row instead of index. These are the default parameters that I am using. Default parameters. So now my point is, guys, so you tell me, let's say in NumPy, which means in this is a NumPy, no? If I want to access value 22, what we will do? What we will do generally? So in the variable A, it is in the 0, 1, 2, 3. Third row 0, 1, 2, 3. Third column, yes or no? A of
Yes.
3 comma 3 we will write, yes or no?
Yes,
We will
sir.
write A of 3 comma 3. But in pandas, what we will do? A of in which row? 22 is in which row?
Four.
R4. R4 in which column it is?
C4.
EYL3. Yes or no? So that is the difference. That is the difference between NumPy array and pandas. I hope you are following everyone. So see, already the NumPy array is there in the variable A. So see, in the if I cast A of 3 of 3 in NumPy, this is how we will call from NumPy array 22. But same thing in the variable B, row 4, column 3. Row 4, column 3. Do we have row 4? R4, COL.
Row 3, I think so, sir. Row 1.
2, row 3, row 4, column 3. Okay. So directly 1 minute. It's a data frame. So data frame where its shapes fine. We need to use see when we want to. Okay, I got it. So let's say here you can see what kind of error we are getting. So you see here what error we are getting from the inner functions. If you see, it is raising a key error. So some kind of key what we are passing, it is not at all accepting by the Python. You can check it internal map, internal issues through the exception handling. See, keep it aside. Let me pick this one. So you got it not till here. First of all, this is a NumPy array. In NumPy array, if I want to give the column names rows, if I give to the data frame, it is possible. Fine. And how we can access the value? How we can access a value in the NumPy array using the rows and column? We can do it directly. That is possible here. I am proof also there. But if you use the pandas, if we want to access the value from the data frame, not from the NumPy array, I'm telling you, from the data frame. So if you want to access the value from the NumPy array, directly you can pass its row, its column. But now you tell me guys, do this is a NumPy array or this is a data frame? Do this is a data, it's a data frame.
Data.
It is a data frame where we have the column names and where we have the rows. Okay, it's a data frame. So what we are going to do, I'm going to focus completely now on data frame concept. So see, if we want to access the values from the data frame, we need to use two concepts. Two concepts. Not two concepts, like we can say two built-in functions. Built-in functions from data frame. From data frame. So what are there? For example, see guys, I will create, first of all, I will create my own data. Then it will be useful for you. I will create my own data. Then it will be easy for you to understand. So I will take a dictionary where I will take age. Okay. Age. So age is 25, 27, 29, 33, and 35. So 5 rows, I'm taking 5 rows data. Okay. So age is one of the column. Job, job. So whether the job is there or not. Yes, I have a job. No, he don't have the job. No, he don't have the job. So yes, I have the job. Yes, I have the job. And of course, no, I don't have the job. So this is one more key value. So location. So location, if you have the job, in which location you have? I have the job in Hyderabad. Hyderabad. No job, I'm staying in home. I'm staying in home. I have the job, so it is from Chennai. I'm from Chennai. And let's say I'm from Bangalore. I'm from Bangalore. So no job, so I'm staying from home. I'm staying in home. So another one. So a lot of data will take location, salary. Okay. See, only key values I'm taking. This one, it's a dictionary. Guys, it's a dictionary. Do you see? Just a dictionary. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Just imagine 100,000, 200,000 like that. Let's take another column. Past, or else let's say education. Education. What education do you have done? Let's say BTech, BCom. I studied BTech, BCom, CA. Something I'm writing, some random data. CA, civil engineering, CSC, something. Some data I have written. Guys, this is dictionary or not? Tell me. This is a dictionary. Key value, key value, key value, key value, key value. So this dictionary, I'm giving to Pandas data frame. I'm giving the dictionary to Pandas data frame. Now I'm going to print B in front of you. Guys, can you see?
Yes, sir.
This is the data I created. This is the data I created. Now you tell me for this particular data. Okay. For this particular data, the date, see, this data is having, what is the shape of the data? Point number one. What is the shape of the data? What is the meaning of shape? How many rows and how
Rows
many
and
columns? Rows and columns. So this data is present in the variable B. So see, B dot shape. B dot shape. What is the total number of rows and columns? 5 rows and 5 columns. Yes or no? 5 rows and 5 columns, where these are the column names and these are the row index. Yes or no? These are the column names and these are the row index. Fine. Fine. So guys, come on. Directly you can't access the value which we are getting the error on the top. So using in NumPy it is fine. Yes or no? NumPy using row index and column index we can access the value. But when coming to the data frame, directly with the help of column name or row or thing, it is impossible to access the value, where you need to use two concepts. Where you need to use two concepts that are very important, because lock and ilock, very, very important, using lock and ilock functions. So first I will tell you about lock. Lock, see guys, lock, okay, lock and ilock we need to use. Lock and ilock we need to use. First I will tell you about lock. So lock means whatever the index is there, take that index, and don't follow n minus 1 logic. Simple. So see guys, remember simple logic. So this is the data now. This is the data. So this is the data, column names are there and row indexes are there. Keep it aside. So I want to access this Chennai. I want to access this Chennai. Okay. I want to access Chennai, only Chennai. So the concept you need to see here before going to that concept, row starting to row ending, comma, column starting to column ending. This is the syntax. Row starting to row ending, comma, column starting to column ending, column starting to column ending. So keeping this logic in mind, this data is present in which variable? In the variable B. B dot, this data is present in the B, which means a data frame. So in the data frame concept, in the data frame, there is a function known as a lock function. B dot lock, I am going to apply the lock. Okay. Guys, what is the row starting? 3 only, no? Sorry, 2 only, no? 2 only, no? What is the row starting? 2.
2.
Do you have any ending row? Do you have any ending row?
4.
Starting you are taking. Are you taking any ending one? No, there is no need of ending. So keep it as it. Only starting is enough. So column starting. Where you are starting column? At location. Yes or no? Do ending column is there anything? No. So simply see here. I will write b dot log of 2 comma location. 2 comma location. So sorry. What I have to do is, okay, I will do one thing. Location to location. Do the name is correct? Sorry, capital L, right? Let me try. Long back I worked with NumPy. Pandas, okay. Guys, can you see? Am I getting Chennai?
Yes, sir.
Am I getting Chennai? Yes or no? Chennai. Point example. Lot of examples I will give you. Don't worry. So now, so if it is only single value, you are passing. So you select me this. Yes, Chennai, Bangalore, 300, 400. I need you to select these things. So follow this concept. This data is in the variable b dot okay, b dot pre-state log function, b dot log, okay, b dot log. So log, okay. What is the b dot log? What is the row first? Row starting. Where is the row starting?
2.
2 is the row starting. Okay. Where is the row ending?
3.
3. Where is the column starting?
Job.
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 2. Where is the column ending?
Salary.
Salary.
Simple. Simple. See. Capital J or small j, capital J. 2. Guys, understood? See, you're getting or not? Whatever you're targeting.
Sir, please repeat. Please.
So, where you didn't understood,
Job, comma, salary.
it's not comma. From the job to salary. From the job, what is the starting column? Where you are targeting? Yes, Chennai and 300 you are targeting now. Yes is starting at which column? Job column.
Yes.
Ending where? 300 salary. So that's why I'm giving job and salary.
Okay.
Okay, guys, understood now how the lock is working? How the lock is working? Okay. So, see here, guys. Please mute your mics. Okay. So, see, let's say, imagine if you have here some other names. If you have here some other names. Now, let me pick. Now, let me write some other names also. So, you are giving now. So, here I will write index is equals to index is equals to row 1, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. So now see, so this is the data frame. Now tell me, if I want to access Chennai, what changes I have to do here? What changes I have to do? In the place of 2, I need to pass R3, yes or no?
Yes.
R3. See, I need to pass R3. So in the place of 2, 3, what I need to pass? R3 to R4, right? See, same stuff. Same stuff. Okay. So that is what I have written. Whatever the index is there, take that index. Whatever the indexes are there, take that as a starting point and ending point, and don't follow. Are you following any n-1 logic? For example, if you want to these two means you're passing starting point and ending point. Like, are you doing anything like n-1, like R4 -1, something like that?
No.
All right. So there is no, don't follow n-1 logic. Whatever the column names are there, whatever the row indexes are there, use them. Row starting, row ending, column starting, column ending, and do it. That is lock. That is lock. But iLock will use only index concept, and n-1 logic also. For example, now see, I will tell you the difference. So in this data frame, guys, you tell me, in this data frame, you tell me how to access Bangalore using lock. Using lock, how to access Bangalore?
For location.
B
For-
dot lock of R4 is the
R4.
starting point. So there is no need of ending, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So-
There is no need of ending. Starting point is enough, comma, and location. Okay, location. But using iLock, B dot iLock of what is the row starting? R4 only, no? R4 is the row starting, but how you will pass R4? Its index is 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm selecting 3, comma. Location index is what? 2.
2.
2. Only pure indexes it will follow. So see, I will show you the difference here. So for example, B dot lock of R4, comma, location will give you the Bangalore. So B dot iLock of 3, 2, 3, 2, Bangalore. Same, one more example, comparison. With comparison, we'll do it. I need you to print the output, this 3. So with lock, tell me, what is the starting point? R2.
R2.
R2 to R4. R4, comma.
Job
the
to
job-
Job
salary.
to salary.
From the job to
Salary.
Salary. salary. This is lock. With iLock, 0,
A of
1.
A of 1.
From
1
the
comma
first 1 to this is
3.
2, this is 3. 4, n-1 logic. iLock follows n-1. If you want till 3 means you need to pass 4. 4 minus 1 will be 3. Okay.
Okay.
n-1 logic. Columns also 0th column, first column, second column, third column, fourth column. What you need? From the first column, you need till third. So you will give 4. Understood? The
Yes.
difference between lock and iLock. So see, whatever you are targeting, those things will come. Most valid entry point question. I'm telling you.
Sir, excuse
Difference
me.
between-
I don't
Yes.
understand why it is 144. But n-1 I have to follow now.
Sorry, 4, 4. Where is 4, 4?
1:4.
1:4. From the first index row to the fourth index row. Fourth index row means 4 minus 1 will be 3. So first index, second index, and third indexes will be collected. Okay. From the job to salary. Guys, are we getting with log C? This is what we are targeting, right?
Yes.
So let's see with iLog. What 1 to 4, comma 1 to 4. See, same thing we are getting. That is the difference between log and iLog, and this is how we will access the values from the data frame. If you have the value in a NumPy array, you will just pass its row, its column, fine. But if you have the data, in the form of data frame, you need to use log and iLog concept. Log and iLog concept. Guys, please let me know till here any doubts in the series in the data frame. How to create the data frame, everything. Yes, please.
In iLook, we have to follow n-1. Yeah. No.
We are not keeping n-1. iLog follows n-1 logic. Log won't follow n-1. iLog follows n-1.
Okay.
Sir, without using the output, how can we know this concept? Without output,
Without?
we are doing this only for output, sir. Showing
Yeah.
these are all doing
Sir,
log
All
and
this.
iLog.
Yes.
Yeah,
This all we
all
are doing
this.
for output. Yes.
Without output, how can we know this, sir? Log and iLog.
What output you want? This output here is showing now. Whatever you are targeting,
No.
you are writing the logic.
Okay.
See, what I'm trying to say is, in the entire data set, you need some portion. So for that some portion, you are writing the lock. Lock means lock. iLock means iLock. So you can select any one of it. It's your wish. Suppose if you are interested in iLock, you will select iLock, and you are writing the logic with iLock. And if you are writing the logic with iLock, the output is coming or not, whatever the selected area that you want.
Okay.
Sir, after output, can we add rows and column?
After output,
sir, please see the data, complete data. I want to see. Yes, yes. And the salary. Excuse me, sir.
you need to mute your mic, Hardeep, when you are in the class.
Yes, yes, sir.
We are getting a lot of TV sound.
Sir, I have a query.
Yes, please.
Sir, I don't understand why 4 is. It should become 3. What is 2, 3? If I picking the value from the salary column. If we are following the n-1 also.
What's your query exactly? Tell me, Hardeep. You are asking me why we are writing 1 to 4. That's what your query?
One I have interest. Yes, yes. Sir.
So you are asking me b dot iLog of why we are writing 1 to 4, comma 1 to 4. Yes or no? This is what your query, right?
Yes, yes.
You need to understand here, like iLog function, what I told, iLog function will follow index and n-1 logic. So
Yes,
what
sir.
is the syntax means? What is the syntax? Row starting to row ending, comma, column starting to column ending. Keep this in mind. So what is the row starting, where you are starting? This is what your selected area. Am I right? So
Yes,
what
sir.
is the, from which row you are starting? R2. R2 comes under which index? 0th one, first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Yes or no? What is the starting index? 1. I am writing 1. I am starting at the row first index. From the first index to I am writing till 4. So if you write 4 means in the row wise it will be n. So iLog follows n-1 logic. So 4 minus 1 is how much? 3. So from the first index to second index to third, 1, 2, and 3. So what you are selecting? You are selecting 1, 2, and 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, 1 to 4 means 1, 2, and 3. The rows which I needed, I am selecting. Columns also same thing like that. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Columns also you can ask me, your doubt will be why you are writing 1 to 4, why you are not writing column names. If you want to write the column names, use the log. ILOG completely takes indexes only. So job means first index, location means second index, salary means third index. Since they are following n minus 1, I will give 4. So it will select 1, 2 and 3. See 1, 2 and 3. Clear guys? Understood? Any doubt?
My query is
Yes.
after output we can add any other matlab data.
After output,
After output we can add any matlab R5 or here salary and here location.
if you want to add the output that you are getting, you are not saving in any variable. So please save the output in any variable, then you can add a row.
Okay.
Okay, that is possible. Directly it is not possible since I am showing the output directly for you. This output please save in some variable. Then on top of that particular variable, if you want to pass a row, you can pass it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, understood now the difference between lock and iLock, everyone? Lock and iLock. So data frame is, yes, please.
Once tell me that example addition also. This logic can be added to one variable, right? And we can
Yes.
add the data into that.
Please save this outcome in some variable. Let's say if I'm
Okay.
adding, if I'm saving in some variable. So C means the data. C means this is the data. So in this data, what you want to do? You want to add a new outcome. I mean, you want to add a new data. So what I will do here is, so in the C, wherever there is a job. So C is a variable where I'm having this data. So in the C is holding all this data now. So in the C, I'm having job column. So in the job column, let's take, we are adding the row, right? I will be adding, give me a minute, adding the row column. Okay, we can append the column. Suppose let's write one, let's try, or I will use the built-in function. Location is equals to some USA. Let's say salary is equals to something like 800. But I think I need to use built-in function. Oh, great. Let's see. Guys, added or not? But everything is updated. Okay. Got it. So just give me a minute. Some logic will be there, definitely will sort it out. Where is the logic? Yeah, this one. I got it. I'm saving in a variable. Okay. So let me remove this one. Column we can add directly by creating on the left side a column we can add. So we need to add a row. Okay. Row. Let me check the functions, guys. There is a concept which is known as a concat. In the pandas, there is a function known as a concat. Okay. I want to concat. Okay. I want to add some data. Let's say I want to add some data. Let's say N. Let's say something like USA. Let's say one salary, 1 rupee or anything. Okay. Comma axis is equals to 0. Axis equals to 0. Pandas dot concatenator. This I need to maintain in another variable. So a lot of concepts we need to include, guys. I thought of telling you later, but you asked now. Okay, let's create a data frame of first. Let's create the data frame. F concatenate. I want to concatenate C with the F. Let me check it, guys. I think axis 0 would be possible. Okay, concatenating
Creating new data frame.
F is a data frame where we are having one function will be there, guys. Let me check. I forgot it. To add the column is easy, but row wise. So in pandas, add a single row. Pandas add a single row. Let me take the function. Length of df dot index. So let's see. Already for the existing data we are appending. Yeah, ignore index. This could be possible. I forgot this one. This don't go with this one. This things makes it complicated. Ignore index is possible. Let's say let's come here. Already in the C we have the data. So let's take some other data. So C already existing data. So into the C I want to append some data. Pass some data. How they are passing? Pass some data. Let's say what is the example that we are targeting. So they are taking the data in the form of dictionary. So key, the column names they are maintaining same. I think see column names are same exactly to match. So same column names we will take, and after taking the same column names, let me take the same data and pass it here. Let me pass it here. So in the place of name, if I take job, in the place of location, I will take location. In the place of science, I will take salary. So ignore index is equals to true means, let's say when we are adding a data to the existing data, so there if there is any complications between the index, so I am ignoring them. I'm just ignoring them. Okay. So let's try. Let's see. See, added or not? Guys, using append, it is added. Basically, we used to add the columns. So till now I didn't add. This is the first time I think I'm adding the rows. We used to add the columns, not the rows. Okay, we got it now. Ignore index is nothing but, let's say, obviously pandas will be using the indexes 0, 1, 2, something like that. But here R4 is there. When you are adding, it will check for zeros and ones. But I am passing ignore index is equals to 2. So no effect will come and there will be no null values also if I add. Okay, clear? This is how we can add the rows if you need it. If you need it.
If we delete the row means we can use a delete function.
delete will be not there. So drop
Remove.
X. No, remove won't be, remove also not available. No, this is data frame. Like those things won't available. The functions will be different here. Drop,
Okay.
axis, using axes, column axes, row axes. So I will tell you one by one. Don't worry.
Okay.
So in NumPy, let's say in NumPy, I forgot to tell you one concept. In NumPy, with that I will close. Tomorrow we can continue. So guys, let's create a NumPy array. For example, a matrix A is equals to array of 20, 30, or else let's say 10, 30, 20. Let's say 2, 3, 1. Let's say 7, 5, 10, 10. So 20. Okay. Print. Yeah. So normally NumPy. This is NumPy, na? So I want you to do some math operations. Some math operations, which means A dot sum. Or let's say using the NumPy, I want to apply the sum on top of A. On top of A, I want to apply the sum on top of A, which means A means what? 2D, rows and 3 rows, 3 columns. If I apply the sum, on top of this A, what it will do? It will add each and every value. See, it will add each and every value. Total, if you add these values, you will get 88. Okay. So my point for you is, let's say if you add the, let's say in NumPy, what is the max of A? So out of this 9 values, what is the maximum value? 30 is the maximum value. What is the minimum value, guys? What is the minimum value? 1. 1 is the minimum. But here I just want to tell you one logic. That is this is the data, na? I need you to find out this particular row, what is the sum? This particular row, what is the sum? This particular row, what is the sum? Understood, guys? Individually. Here you are getting overall. Individually, you need to use. For that purpose, you need to use a concept known as an axis. Very simple. In NumPy, axis is equals to 1 means rows. Axis is equals to 0 means column. Stable formulas, I'm telling you. These are stable formulas which is built by the Python developers. See, NumPy that I want to apply the sum. I want to apply the sum on top of A. On top of A, I want to apply the sum. So if you apply the sum on top of A, everything will be added. But I want only row wise. Row wise means axis is equals to 1 or axis is equals to 0. Axis is equals to 1. See, 3 outputs you will get. You will get 3 outputs. So instead of scrolling up, print that A here. Print that A here once. See, you are getting 3 outputs. In the first row, 10 plus 30, 40, 40 plus 20, 60. 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. 7, 5, 12, 12 plus 10, 22. Yes or no? Sir, print me the sums in individual column wise. Then what I have to do? NumPy dot sum of A, comma axis is equals to 0. See, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 7, 19. Guys, I hope you got it. Yes or no? Individually also, you can do it. There is a concept in NumPy which is known as an argmax and argmin. For example, you see this is the A. This is the A. So in this A, what is the maximum value? 30 is the maximum value. 1 is the minimum value. 30 is the maximum value and 1 is the minimum value. But if I add np dot max of A means 30 will be the maximum value. But in the first row, what is the maximum value I want to find out? Then what I have to do? Axis is equals to 1 row wise. So in the first row, 30 is the maximum value. In the second row, 3 is the maximum value. In the third row, 10 is the maximum value. If you want a minimum values, tell me.
Yeah.
If you want column wise, then tell me what you will do. You will keep it here 0. Column wise will come. Guys, I hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Same concept. I will tell you one more logic. So this is there is a concept in NumPy argmax and argmin. So what is the meaning of argmax in the NumPy? Argmax is nothing but finding the maximum value only. So I want to find the maximum value of A, which means on this particular data, each row wise, I want to find the maximum value of A on top of this data row wise. So, but it will give the index. It won't give the direct value like max. See, max is going to give you direct value. 30 is the highest value. For example, max, column wise, 10 is the highest value, 30 is the highest value, 20 is the highest value. It is going to give you column wise. Here it gives the index. So in top of this A, what is the maximum value according to the row wise? So in the first row, what is the highest value? 30. 30 index is how much? 1, 0, 1, 2. Next, in the second index, 3 is the highest value. Its index is 1. In the third row, the highest value is 10, 0, 1, 2. 2 is the index. Indexes will be given for argmax and argmin. So np dot argmin of A, argmin of A axis is equals to 0. Guys, you tell me what will be the output. I want to find out the minimum value. Argmin means minimum value in column wise. In this particular column, in this particular column, and in this particular column. So what will be the output? 2 means it belongs to first index. 3 means it belongs to first index. 1 means it also belongs to first index. You can ask me how you are picking the indexes, sir. 0th index, first index, second index. 0th index, first index, second index. Okay. Guys, understood? A lot of things are there. It's not a easy small concepts. A lot of things are there. We will take Excel sheet. We need to upload the Excel sheet on the Vivo. We need to work on Excel sheet. A lot of things are there. Till here, understood?
Sir, every row and column is ascending and descending order is there, no, sir? Anything? Not max, min.
Hmm?
Everything in
No.
ascending, descending order.
You are telling
Every
me like,
row's
I
column.
mean, you are asking me like ascending and descending is possible or this data looks like us.
Data looks like ascending and descending. Numbers.
That's we created, na? I created. We can
Okay.
write whatever you want.
Okay. Like sorting, that type of.
Yes, we can do the sort also. Sort also possible. See here. Suppose this is the data. Let's see sort is available or not. This is the data, na? So I want to using NumPy. I want to sort the values. I want to sort A. Axis is equal row wise. I want to sort. I don't know whether the function is there or not. Let's see. Do the sorting is happening? See, sorting is happening or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Row wise. So you want in a descending order? I think function will be there. I think so. Let's see. Is there any function? Let's see. You want to maintain in a descending order? Something, some function will be there definitely. Sort. Backend sortings. Reverse is equals to true. I think it won't work. Let's see. I don't know whether. Let's see if it works. Good. Okay, reverse won't work because it's not a list. So ascending order is coming defaultly, but if we need the descending order, let's see. I mean, whether this function accepts or not, we need to check. If it not accepts means we can't do anything. But see, okay, sort function method, search method find elements sorted array partitions. Okay, sorting. Use the order keyword. Is something they mention. Use the order keyword to specify a field to use when sorting a structured array. So what that particular keyword order is doing, order is equals to height. Sort, okay, based on one column we can, they're doing, okay, we don't need that one. Okay, I will figure it out. Let some function will be there, I think so. Or else, if you have patience, let's check it out. How I used to solve it. Write out sort descending. So they are using slicing. Is there any built-in function? Okay, built-in function is not there, guys. So that we can use the result. We can use the reverse. We can use the reverse. So default ascending only there, but if you want descending, reverse it. Okay. Understood, guys? Guys, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will share. I will upload this file in the drives. Please check it there. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.